credits on your credit key allow you to turn on certain applications and make your G4 run a little more advanced. And so by default you get a certain amount of credits, and you can turn on certain applications with those credits. If you need more credits, or if you've got too many on a G4, you can put in your credit key. It's a green credit key, plugs directly into your USB drive on your laptop, and you can transfer the credits to your G4 and actually go ahead and turn on certain applications with those credits. Or you could transfer the credits from the G4 back to your credit key, and then take the credit key out, and when you plug into another G4, you can move the credit keys, or the credits from your credit key, across your PC to your G4 there, and turn on apps in that G4. So the last thing is, you could also plug your credit key into your PC and then call Totalflow, and over the phone they'll send you, give you a code, and you can transfer credits to your credit key from your account. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and click on App Licensing, and I've plugged in my credit key now into my USB drive, and you can see we have the credit keys, key credits, and then the supported applications and the type of credits that require. And so first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and load my credit key, and you can see here we've got 242 general credits. I have 5 IEC, CO2 NIST 3, and then my hydrocarbon course 0 here. But my credit key serial number and my SAP serial number, and this says transfer to device. And so down here in the bottom right, you can see I have used 2 general, non-removable. I have 2 in surplus, and then I have general removable 0. I have 13 in surplus, 0, 1, 0, 2 here. And so it asks what type of credit do I want to transfer, and in this case I'm just going to go ahead and transfer one of my general credits, and it asks how many do I want to transfer. So I have a list here. So I'm going to go ahead and choose transfer to general credits, and I choose 2 from the list and go ahead and hit the transfer button. Okay, so you can see we've upped it now. So in surplus I have from 13 to 15, so I've moved the amount of credits from my credit key over to my G4. So my 242 now is 240. Now I can transfer from the G4 back to the key by simply going to transfer to key and the type once again, and then how many do I want to move back. So I'm going to go ahead and move 2 of them back, and so I choose 2 from the list and hit the transfer button. And so now 13 goes back, or 15 goes to 13, and 240 goes to 242. And so you can see it's fairly simple just to go from the credit key to your G4, and then from the G4 back. The next thing I need to show you is if we go out to the splash screen, now I'm going to go up to Operate, down to File Utilities, and down to Credit Key License Utility. And here we have a credit key, credit type, amount, and I'm going to go ahead and hit the load button. And I do have my credit key plugged into my USB drive, otherwise you get a prompt that says there's no credit key loaded. After I do that, it tells me how many I have in my credit key, and now I want to do a phone update. It says please call Totalflow at 1-800-442-3097 to retrieve codes to update your credit key. Make sure your credit key is plugged in and hit OK, and it is. So I'm going to say OK. And now we get phone update wizard. Please read the 5-digit code to your Totalflow representative and hit the next button. So I have a 5-digit code that I have to, or the 5 codes that I have to read to the representative. I'm going to go ahead and hit next, and then they will give me back a 4-digit code, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in here and hit the next button. So from this point forward, I want to hit the help button, and the help screen is going to bring up kind of a step-by-step of what we just did. This is the credit keys, adding credit keys or credits to your credit key, and if I scroll down, first time use. And you can see right here it says after the 4 codes are entered, verify with the representative that they are entered correctly. Click the update button, And step 6, the user should see the amount of credits in the CreditKey window has been updated, plus there will be 3 new codes displayed below to do the phone update button. The user will be asked to read the 3 codes to verify that the process was completed successfully. And then in step 7, if the credits are needed for another credit type, the user will need to click the do phone update button and repeat the process for a different type of credit. So at this point, that's how you would take credits off of your CreditKey onto your G4, how to transfer credits from your G4 back to your CreditKey, and then also how to call in and get new credits from Totalflow. And so this concludes CreditKeys.